Hi, I'm Nicole Kupchak, and welcome to 10 Minute Tidbits. I'm here with
Joel Green.
And we're going to chat just a little bit about New Year's resolutions. So it's already the beginning of February.
Yeah.
Can you believe it's February already? All right, so it's the beginning of February. Did you set New Year's resolutions this year? Or do you do that?
I do usually 2. So,
2. Okay.
Yeah,
do you limit yourself
simple.
to 2?
Yeah, limits to 2 because I've done the big list where I've had like 10 and I didn't do any of them.
And you're like, okay, I'm a failure for the year. Okay, so what were you, do you mind saying what you're doing?
Yeah, so one of mine is always to get out of debt and better financial picture. So,
okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of people have that as a goal for the year.
And then, of course, the one that everybody has is I need to lose some weight.
Oh, lose weight. I think that's been on every list for about the last 20 years. Oh, cool. Yeah, so... Okay, yeah, well, it's funny enough, one of my big, I call them goals instead of resolutions, you know, because that makes it so much different. Yeah. But one of mine was to curse a little less.
Okay.
I'm failing. I'm miserably failing so far.
Yeah. You don't have a swear jar? Like, you and Carl don't have, like, the swear jar?
No, there's no swear jar. Yeah, would be broke. And it is so unbecoming to drop the F-bomb. And sometimes it feels amazing, but it is so unbecoming. That was one of mine.
Yeah, that's always a good one. I mean, like, I think ICU nurses in general, especially depending on where you work, like, if you work in a trauma center, you might be more apt that that's a social norm and it's okay.
In a county trauma center,
versus when you work at, like, a private pay, private insurance place where you have to be a little more prim and proper.
Yeah, a little more prim and proper. Well, and you know, one of the things, one of the areas that I just use a lot of curse words are on the airplanes. Oh my gosh, on planes. It is amazing how clueless people are on planes. And I don't know if anyone's on Instagram, but there's this site called passengershaming.com or passenger shaming. And this flight attendant runs it, and she does these daily Instagram stories that are, she's so sarcastic, and it is so funny. Like, she's like, you know, she kind of imitates what passengers do, and like, she'll say, you know, I've got a passenger who comes on and says, where's row 18? And she's like, what do you think, dipshit? It's behind, it's in front of, it's after 17, which is after 16. And you're just like, you laugh because you can, you're like, I can't even imagine putting up with that. But one of mine this year, I think just being a nurse, was a little more self-care.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things we all need to work on, for sure.
I don't know. What about you guys out there? I think just... You know, I've been a nurse for this year is actually 25 years I've been a nurse. And I think it's only just recently I'm realizing what a stressful profession we're in.
True.
Awarding, absolutely awarding, but stressful. And, you know, I don't know. Do you think just in general nurses do a good job of taking care of themselves?
Oh, definitely not. I mean, I think we spend so much time in our jobs and our personal lives where we invest so much of our emotional state and our spiritual state and just physical state as well into our job. When we get home, it's just like, I'm done. I want to turn the switch off. I don't want to do anything else. There's actually a Facebook tag going out there that talks about, you know, thanks to my husband and for my wife for putting up with all these things.
Oh, just so you guys know, that's my dog. He decided after 9 years to play with his toy. Okay, anyway, but...
so they're like, you know, dear husband, dear wife, thank you for putting up with this. Know that when I came home, I didn't make dinner today because I actually have no energy left.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it's amazing. And I know for years I've worked 12-hour shifts, and this is the first year I'm actually concentrating mostly on my business and not doing bedside care, and I'm going through this somewhat of an identity crisis of like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not doing patient care anymore. Like, what does that look like? And I'm beating myself up really bad about that. And you know, and I just think in general nurses just do beat themselves up so many times. And I was at a hospital last week where we were talking about debriefing and just how crazy stressful so much of what we do is, and how we Bailey, stop, but how we don't take the time to like just honor ourselves and what we do. So have you ever, like, what have you heard that nurses do to kind of take care of themselves?
Yeah, I know a lot. Like when you mentioned the debrief, that's like a huge thing that's coming out in like post-care cardiac resuscitation. So we have a code, and having a debrief and have a chance for the team to get together and talk about it. Some codes we have no emotional connection to the patient, but we are the team leader. But there's still emotions going on around us. The bedside nurse has an emotional connection. The family's still there, so you get affected by those things, even though you walk in a room that's 7 floors away and you know nothing about this person. Yeah,
I think that's true. You know, I was in a code, it was about 9 months ago, and it was powerful. So it was this kind of a similar situation what you're describing, and we worked really hard on this guy for about 25 years. 25 years, 25, let's say 45 minutes, let's back up there. Sorry, 45 minutes. and he died, and it was just like, what the respiratory therapist did something so powerful, and she said, everyone, can we just everybody stop and let's take a moment of silence to honor everything we did to help, to try to save this man's life, but let's also honor him. And so Sarah Kelly, if you're listening to this, that's you. But how it was so powerful, because I think we are so used to run, get back to work. We've got to do this, that, this, that, and that it was super powerful to stand there and be quiet, and listen to nothing and just take a breath. And I just don't think we do that enough.
No, we don't. Especially because you feel stressed. So you're like, I still have my patient assignment down in the ICU. That I have
2 other patients that were like,
right. Or I was charged and I have 16 other patients downstairs that I'm still not paying attention to. So those little moments just give you that time. And I think having those debriefs after big events. With our ECMO program, we've been doing a lot of those. It's just after every case, having a chance for people to get together and talk and just say, what went well, what went wrong, and what we could do better, and was this a good candidate, not a good candidate? Did we do a good screen?
I think that's important, and I know one of the when I ran the Code Blue team and committee, we brought in the idea of debriefing, and one of the and we said just ask 3 questions. What went well? And it's amazing how many times staff sit there absolutely silent, just absolutely silent, won't say a word. But what went well? What would you do different next time? And we were really careful not to use the words better or, what would you do different next time? Just so you don't kind of create this environment of blame. And then were there any safety or equipment concerns? And, I think it was very powerful when we were able to take the time and actually do the debriefing. So anyway, we'd love to hear from you. What do you do to take care of yourself? Because again, we work in crazy stressful environments. And so what do you do? We'd love ideas in the comments. So in the comments, give us some ideas of what you do, or if you have any unit best practices or things that you think are effective to really take care of yourself. So it's February. We're focusing on, this whole month is going to be focused, or we're calling it How Sweet It Is. So our next 2 videos are going to be on DKA and HHS, and so our HHNS, and we're going to talk about just problems with glucose, so we can do it like our little spin on that. So anyway, all right, so I think that's it for now. We're out. I'm Nicole Kupchak, and
I'm Joel Green,
and this is 10 Minute Tidbits.